Guys, I'm genuinely amazed. I had no idea this everyday food compound could so profoundly influence erectile function. I'm Dr. Clara Mitchell, urology and men's health specialist. And today I want to reveal what I discovered in a recent study that completely reshaped how I advise my patients about diet and ED. This common nutrient in familiar foods offers promise not only for prostate well-being, but for lowering the odds of erectile dysfunction. And the evidence is far more compelling than you might expect. Let's jump in. You may recognize this compound in relation to prostate wellness. It's been investigated for mitigating BPH symptoms, benign prostatic hyperplasia, and some data suggest it could help reduce PSA levels used in prostate cancer screening. But what truly amazed me was its influence on erectile function. In a 2024 study, researchers examined NANS data from a nationally representative U.S. health survey. They assessed over 3,200 men who reported both their intake of this nutrient and whether they experienced erectile dysfunction. They categorized participants into low, medium, and high intake brackets. The results were striking. Men with greater intake were significantly less prone to ED. For each increment in intake, the odds of ED declined by approximately 30%. And this relationship remained robust even after controlling for confounding variables such as age, BMI, smoking, diabetes, income, education, physical activity, depression, and testosterone levels. To add rigor, the study employed propensity score matching to balance variables between those with and without ED. After matching with 677 men in each group, the inverse link between intake and ED risk persisted. They also performed subgroup analysis. The inverse association was most pronounced among Mexican American and non-Hispanic white men, individuals with healthy BMI, those with hypertension but without diabetes, and non-smokers. Let me be clear, this is correlation, not confirmation of causation, but it strongly implies that your diet could affect how you perform. So, what is this compound? It's lycopene. Lycopene is a carotenoid pigment that gives red and pink fruits their color. It's a potent antioxidant that shields cells from damage induced by oxidative stress and inflammation. Where do you find it? Lycopene is abundant in tomatoes, watermelon, pink grapefruit, papaya, and guava. Here's the fascinating twist. The study performed dose-response analysis and found that as lycopene intake rose, especially between 0 and 20 milligrams per day, the risk of ED plunged significantly. Research suggests the sweet spot is between 6 to 12 milligrams of lycopene each day. How does that translate to food? That's about half a cup of tomato sauce, 1 cup of tomato soup or juice, 1 cup of watermelon, half a pink grapefruit, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, or 1 small papaya. Cooking tomatoes enhances lycopene absorption, making sauces and pastes particularly effective. If your cooking includes South Asian, Mediterranean, or Latin flavors, you may already be consuming these nutrients. Tomato-based sauces, garlic, turmeric, all are rich in anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds that support vascular health. Bottom line, if you enjoy lycopene-rich foods, incorporating them may lower your risk of erectile dysfunction, prostate enlargement, and perhaps prostate cancer. But let's go further. For a more targeted, clinically dosed option, there's a simpler, faster route. I recommend a watermelon extract supplement crafted for men over 50. It delivers both lycopene and L-citrulline, a compound converted by your body into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide enhances blood flow, boosts erections, and supports healthy endothelial function, the lining of your blood vessels. This supplement combines lycopene and nitric oxide support without requiring large quantities of fruit daily. It's simple, Natural and clinically supported. Try it over 30 days. Your circulation, confidence, and performance might surprisingly improve. If this video helped, subscribe for weekly insights on men's sexual health, performance, and aging. Because the more you understand, the more power you have. And you deserve that. I'll catch you in the next one.